Yo, what's good, YouTube? This is AD, aka AD Beats LV, coming back with another video, another court video of somebody being remanded and possibly going to jail. We're up to 200 subscribers. I appreciate everybody's time. Press like, subscribe, possibly share. I'll leave the link to the handle of Old Squishy Garden. That's the name, Old Squishy's Garden. But yeah, hopefully this one will be interesting as the other ones, and let's check it out. Let's go.
Court does call the case of People versus John Johnson.
John Johnson.
Good morning. Is this the public defender, Lauren Perry, on behalf of Mr. Johnson? Mr. Johnson, can you state your name for the record, please?
John Johnson.
Your Honor, today is the date and time scheduled for sentencing. I did speak with Mr. Johnson. I did review probation's recommendation. We do ask that you adopt probation's recommendation. He additionally did complete his assessment yesterday. It was delayed, but he did complete it, and I did get a report from Von Schwartz.
Teresa Clare on behalf of probation. Your Honor, I can confirm that Mr. Johnson did complete the assessment with Von Schwartz yesterday. I got a copy of that emailed to me last night. I do have some concerns about Mr. Johnson's honesty when he was answering the questions at Von Schwartz, given the report that I breezed through. I haven't had a chance to look at thoroughly to give a recommendation. At this point, Your Honor, I guess I would ask that Mr. Johnson be remanded and that we adjourn sentencing to February 28th. That would give me a chance to take a look at that, and it would also address his bond violations. There's been continued use of drinking while on the sober link. The court did get that report when the bench warrant was issued, so the case is currently on bench warrant status as it is.
Anything you want to say to that particular recommendation?
Your Honor, Mr. Johnson and I did have multiple conversations about the report. Frankly, he admits in part to drinking and denies in part in drinking.
Denies which part of drinking?
He denies the, Your Honor, if I may get my computer back to the exact page. He admits that he drank on the first
The November, December dates?
the February 1st date.
So he admits to those.
Look at
He admits to that date.
That's it?
He says the other date he did not consume alcohol.
Well, hold on. Because on February 1st, he's admitting to those.
Right.
There's then blows on February 2nd. He's not admitting to those.
The 7th.
The report that I sent you. He's not admitting to the 2nd or the 7th. He says that he did not consume alcohol. The only time he says he consumed alcohol was on the 1st. And again, it's the explanation in the report. I was hoping that.
Well, the explanation in the report is relevant to the court.
Right. That's why he says he consumed alcohol that day. He says he did not consume.
So hold on, just so that I'm clear on this. He's here on operating with blood alcohol, with a high blood alcohol. I give him the opportunity. He's released on a sober link, violates the sober link, right?
Yes.
Gets mad and then drinks.
He says that he was mad because he did not drink alcohol that day. He drank Robitussin, but then did have a
Which day he drank Robitussin?
says on the 26th. I'm sorry, on the 25th.
Yo, I just don't understand. Like Robitussin. Let's go.
There's a positive blow, the first one being a .028. Told the agent that he drank cough syrup. And then on the first, he also had a positive blow. And he did admit that he consumed alcohol that day.
He's going to have to start being honest. That's not a Robitussin blow at all.
Yo, for one, the drinking. Like I don't understand. Like my older age, I cannot. I don't even like to drink anymore. I used to drink in my 20s, like crazy, because you recoup fast in your 20s. So I used to do a lot of drinking, but I just don't understand how people, get addicted to alcohol, because alcohol makes me sluggish, just makes me tired. I just want to go to sleep when I get buzzed nowadays in my older age. So I just can't get it how people cannot just not drink alcohol. Yo, let's go though.
That's why I don't mean to interrupt. I'm here to, I'll take full responsibility for my actions, Your Honor.
Well, you got to start being honest.
I'm very,
Because your attorney's up here telling me that it was a Robitussin blow. You get mad because I issue a bench warrant because there's alcohol showing up in your system, which, oh, by the way, you're not supposed to have anything with alcohol in any respect, whether it be Robitussin, whether it be beer. It doesn't really matter.
yeah, absolutely.
But I'm looking at the numbers. There's no way you consumed that much Robitussin and then blew into that machine. It didn't happen.
No, that's why I'm here.
Then I issue the bench warrant. You get mad and decide to have a beer.
I did, Your Honor, and I take full responsibility for my actions. I'd like to apologize for the time.
Then I've got blows on the 2nd, which you're not admitting to. I got blows February 7th, 2024. You're not admitting to that. I got blows on the 8th, on the 8th, you didn't retest. Then on the 9th, I've got blows, which you're standing here before the court not admitting.
Look at the judge like.
I'll admit to all of them, Your Honor. I'm not sitting here trying to blow smoke up the court. I'm not. I'm here to take responsibility.
So you can do whatever you want to do, but I'm just trying to figure out what you're admitting to.
I'll take
Because look, young man, listen.
Young man.
You want to play a game with me? I'm probably not the judge you want to do that with. So you should probably talk to your attorney. Do you have the full report, Ms. Farney?
I just got from Ms. Pilar the 9th and the 10th where he did not retest.
The 9th and the 10th.
I'm sorry, the 9th there was a positive test as well, and then it goes from the 9th
into the 10th where he just didn't retest. And then on the 7th, you see that one, February 7th?
Right, yes, I have that report, yep.
He must be
and on the 2nd, there's additional blows on the 2nd of February where alcohol comes back.
Right.
Then on the 7th, where alcohol is picked up, and then on the 9th. So apparently he was mad about the bench warrant for a long time.
I'll plead guilty to all of them, Your Honor. I'm not trying to play games with you.
He can't put the bottle
I didn't
down.
hear you.
So I will plead guilty to all of them, Your Honor. I'm not trying to.
Did you do it?
Yes, sir.
Then why'd you tell your attorney you're only admitting to one? You knew
just-
you had been drinking. You also know it wasn't Robitussin. You know something? You're just going to have to be honest.
Yes,
At some point,
yes, Your Honor.
Yeah, he's got an alcohol issue. He's an alcoholic.
next sentence in there.
Next is the 28th.
We're gonna be hitting some videos. Squishy has good content.
That's in a one.
Go subscribe to Squishy. I'll leave the link and his handle in the description. But yeah, I don't understand. And like, I can't understand like alcohol. Like, First of all, I have stomach issues because in my 20s, I used to just drink and not eat and drink. And, I'm young, in shape. I was a football player. So, I'm buff and, just recuperating, just, doing great harm to my body. And then it caught all up with me when right before I turned 30. It caught up all with me. I ended up with two ulcers, um, IBS, and it all stemmed from drinking heavily without eating and not, coating your stomach with something. And then I ended up getting these issues. And then I had a really long battle of just getting my system back right because it was all off. And then I just had to totally stop drinking. I stopped drinking like all my 30s. I did not drink. I maybe drank once or twice, and it was just a little bit. It like drinking would make me severely sick because of those ulcers, and it took a long time for my system to heal from drinking so much alcohol. So I guess that's why I probably feel like, how does a person just drink like that? It affects people differently, but with me, it caught up to me real quick and I stopped drinking. It was like cold turkey. And, I felt a lot better after I stopped drinking all the time, so I just had to substitute it with something else, that became legal. And I now, it would be hard for me to stop that probably. I could do it. I've done it before, but drinking, I can definitely go without alcohol. Nowadays, it just makes me a couch potato and want to just go to bed and sleep and be all soggy, feeling like some wet socks. Nah, I'll pass. But it's all a learning experience of being an adult. So let's go. It's about to end, but yeah, I just had to put my 2 cents on that. Let's go. So he's definitely going to probably be going back to jail.
Adjourn defendant sentencing in this matter February 28, 2024 at 1 p.m. Defendant is remanded to the Washington County Jail. He's to be held without bond pending sentencing. Defendant remanded.
Yeah. All over some alcohol. Man.
That's it till 10 o'clock. That's a wonderful way to end that.
Yeah.
Court stands in recess.
Yeah, he's a pretty cool judge, though. Like, I'm going to do some that he's really cool, but obviously that won't be, much interesting than the ones where he's really cool and the defendant has been, abiding by everything and, pretty much everything just goes according to plan, But I plan on doing some of those just to show his light side that he actually does, give people a break who's really trying. Because some people, I mean, you're going to mess up, maybe once. But after that one time, if you mess up anymore or drink and have to blow and then you come up positive, that's definitely just a remand and you're going back to jail, point blank, you know what I'm saying? But anyway, I appreciate you guys coming by. I'm going to try to do as much as I can do this weekend and so I can possibly do some uploads while I'm on the road, and just keep the content and the videos coming. But press like, subscribe. Up to 200 subscribers, looking to reach 300 mark. So I'm AD, aka AD Beats LV. Everybody have a good one, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.